friends, a very warm welcome to the Crochet Hook channel. See, today we are going to learn how to crochet this super easy and yet very elegant crochet table placemat or a table runner. Here I simply created the motifs separately and then joined them together to create this pattern here. These are the motifs that I created separately. Here I have worked 4 motifs, joined them with the simple join together and then worked an elegant border around them and created this placemat. You can increase or decrease the size of the square according to your desire, according to your table size where you want to place it. Also, you can make it a long table runner, increasing the number of motifs on the longitudinal side and make it longer as you wish, and keeping the other pattern simply the same. You can even use this pattern to create any project, be it a coat, a jumper, a shrug, a baby blanket, whatever. Just keep the pattern same. For the friends who are joining me here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Here I have chosen this cotton thread. 2 balls I have taken to crochet this table mat, and I'll be running a double thread, so I have taken 2 balls. You can just choose the thread that you wish, and a crochet hook of 3.0 millimeters and a pair of scissors plus a sewing needle as well to sew in the loose end. So let's begin it. Work a slip knot. See, I'm running a double thread, don't get confused with that. So then work a slip knot first and work 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then insert the hook into the very first chain, work a slip stitch to join this ring like so. See, a magic ring is created. Now we'll begin a round 1 for the motif. So then chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over twice. We are going to work a triple crochet. This chain 4 also stands for a triple crochet. Then insert the hook into the ring, work 1 more triple crochet here. Counting first chain 4 also as a triple crochet, we have 2 worked, yarn over twice, work 1 triple crochet into the ring like this. 3 done, yarn over twice, work 1 more triple crochet into the ring the same way. So now here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 triple crochets worked. Then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now 4 triple crochet and chain 3 is the repeat that we are going to repeat 3 more times around into the ring for this round. So let's go for it 3 more times. Yarn over twice into the ring, again work 4 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then chain 3. 1, 2 and 3, the second repeat done. 2 more times we'll repeat the same. So then yarn over twice, work 4 triple crochets into the ring. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 triple crochets being worked, then chain 3 one more time. 3 repeats of the pattern done. 1 more time, yarn over twice, work 4 triple crochets into the ring. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then chain 3 again, and now atop this 4th chain, work a slip stitch to join this round 1 here. This finishes our round 1 of the motif here. Nextly, slip stitch into the next triple crochet, work a slip stitch into the next triple crochet, work a slip stitch into the next triple crochet and work a slip stitch into this chain 3 space at the corner. We simply wanted to reach this corner chain 3 space here. And then we'll begin a round 2. So then chain 4 again, yarn over twice, work 1 triple crochet into this chain 3 space below. So we have 2 triple crochets worked, yarn over twice, again work 1 more triple crochet into this chain 3 space. 1 more time, yarn over twice, work 1 more triple crochet into this chain 3 space. So 4 triple crochets are being worked. Then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice again, and into the same chain 3 space in the corner, create 4 more triple crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here in this corner chain 3 space, we created 4 triple crochets, chain 3 and 4 triple crochets, and this will be the pattern into every corner ahead. Then chain 3. Now this corner and chain 3 is the pattern repeat. 3 more times we'll repeat the same pattern, one already done. The corner and this chain 3. Again yarn over twice, skip all these 4 triple crochets below, and in the next chain 3 space in the corner, create the same corner. Again we'll go for 4 triple crochets first. 1, 2, 3 and 4. After 4 triple crochets we chain 3. So then work 3 chains. Then yarn over twice, work 4 more triple crochets into the same chain 3 space below. We are creating the second corner. This is the second repeat we are working for the round 2, 3 and one more time, 4, and then along with this corner pattern we also chain 3 as a repeat for the repeat. So then work 3 more chains. Second repeat done for this round. So this is the pattern repeat, the corner, 4 triple crochet, chain 3, 4 triple crochet, and then chain 3. Into every corner just create this pattern 2 more times, and I'll see you here at the end. So I've worked all my 4 corners and worked the corner pattern in the 4th corner as well. And after that we'll just work 3 chains. That is the end of a 4th repeat. And then to end this round, in this top 4th chain insert the hook, work a slip stitch to join the round 2 here. We have 2 rows got completed till now. So nextly we'll go for the round 3. We have done 2 rounds. We'll go for the round 3. So then again we want to reach this chain 3 space in the corner. So work slip stitches into next 3 triple crochets like this, and then work a slip stitch into this chain 3 space in the corner. So we reach the corner chain 3 space. Now we'll begin round 3. So then chain 4 again. Again yarn over twice, work 3 more triple crochets here. 1, 2 and 3, and then after having 4 triple crochets being worked, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain 3. We have 4 triple crochets worked in the corner here. The same corner we are creating here. So then chain 3 and yarn over twice, again work 4 more triple crochets into the same chain 3 space below, the way we created the corner in the second round. 4 triple crochet, chain 3, 4 triple crochet in the chain 3 space in the corner. And now after creating the corner here in round 3 the same way, we have this chain 3 space. So yarn over, so then chain 1 and yarn over twice, and in this chain 3 space work 5 triple crochets in the next chain 3 space. So after creating the corner, chain 1 and in the next chain 3 space below work 5 triple crochets. 2, 3, 4 and 5, and after working 5 triple crochets just chain 1. On either sides of this 5 triple crochets we are chaining 1, just remember this much. So this is the pattern repeat all the way around. 3 more times we have to just repeat this corner, chain 1, 5 triple crochet, chain 1, 3 more times, just like this. Again we'll create the second corner and go for the midsection. So then after this chain 1 we'll create the corner here in the corner. So then yarn over twice, work 4 triple crochets in the next chain 3 space at the corner. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The pattern for the corner remains same in all the 3 rounds. Then chain 3, after 4 triple crochets, chain 3, yarn over twice, work 4 more triple crochets into the same chain 3 space at the corner. This is the pattern for the corner in all the 3 rows. And then after creating 4 triple crochets in the corner, in round 3 we then chain 1. Because we have to work the midsection here, chain 1 and skip the 4 triple crochets, we have this chain 3 space below. Work 5 triple crochets in this chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and after 5 triple crochets we just work 1 more chain. On either side of this 5 triple crochet we work 1 chain. Just remember this much. Simple pattern. Just repeat it 2 more times and I'll see you here at the end. So I worked it all the way round, created this last corner and the midsection of 5 triple crochets as well. We'll just work 1 chain. After the 5 triple crochets we chain 1. So then work 1 chain, and in this top 4th chain here inside the hook work a slip stitch to join the round 3 here. Simple pattern. We have finished 1, 2 and 3 rounds for the square motif. So then we'll go for the round 4. So then here chain 1 and in the same space where you chained 1, inside the hook work 1 SC. Into the next triple crochet atop it work 1 SC. This is basically the round of SCs. Into the next triple crochet work 1 SC. Atop the next triple crochet work 1 SC. So we created 4 SCs atop, 4 triple crochets below, and now we have reached this corner chain 3 space. In the corner inside the hook work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. The pattern for the corner is 2 SCs, then chain 2, 1 and 2, and work 2 more SCs in the corner chain 3 space, 1 and 2. So the corner pattern is 2 SC, chain 2, 2 SC. That will be followed in all the other 3 corners as well. Then after the corner, atop every stitch we are going to work 1 SC. So in the next 4 triple crochets work 1 SC each, like this, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just understand the pattern, it's very simple. Then in this single chain 1 work 1 SC, and then atop all the 5 triple crochets work 1 SC each. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then again we have this chain 1 space. We are simply working 1 SC atop each of the stitches. In this chain 1 space work 1 SC, then here atop all the 4 triple crochets work 1 SC each, and then we'll create the corner the same way we did the first one. Just work 1 SC atop 4 triple crochets below, 3 and 4. Now we have reached this corner chain 3 space. Here we'll create the corner the same way we did for the first one. Now in this chain 3 space work 2 SCs, 1 and 2, then chain 2 and then work 2 more SCs. Simple. Just this is the pattern. Repeat for this round. In the corner we are working 2 SC, chain 2, 2 SC, and in between the corners we are just working 1 SC atop each of the stitches, be it a triple crochet or the chain 1 space. So just work 1 SC atop each of the triple crochets and 1 SC atop each of the chain 1 spaces, and in the corner create 2 SC, chain 2, 2 SC, and repeat this pattern all the way round the same way. Simple pattern, and cover these sides, and I'll see you here at the end, here where we began. So I've worked it all the way, worked the SCs. This is a 4th round, that is simply working SCs, and here I've worked all the 5 SCs atop 5 triple crochets of the midsection, then work 1 SC into the next chain 1 space, then work a slip stitch atop the next SC to end this round. Here we joined this round. We have finished 4 rounds till now. Now we'll go for the 5th round. This is also a very simple round. Just pay a little attention. We want to reach this chain 2 space, so then into the next SC work a slip stitch. Work a slip stitch into the next SC lightly and loosely. Work 1 slip stitch into the next SC. Work 1 slip stitch into the next SC. Work 1 slip stitch into this corner SC. Work 1 slip stitch into this chain 2 space in this corner. And now we'll first work the corner So here chain 1 and work 2 SCs in this corner chain 2 space. Be careful, we have just 2 chain space, so work 2 SCs, then chain 3. This will be the pattern for the corners. You can either work 2 chains or 3 also, and then work 2 more SCs into the corner like this. So here you can either work 3 chains or 2 chains between the 2 SC pairs, and then into the next SC. Be careful not to skip this very next SC after the corner. Insert the hook atop it and work 1 SC like this. So then chain 3 and skip 1 SC below, and into the next SC again we'll work 3 SC in a row. So we have worked 1 SC, work 2 more SCs consecutively, 1 and 2. So we have 3 SCs in continuation worked after this chain 3. Just remember this thing, that then chain 3 again, and when we chain 3 we skip 1 SC below, and from the next SC we again work 3 SCs in a row. 1 done, 2 more to go. Work 2 more SCs next to it in each of the next 2 SCs like this. So again we created 3 SCs in a row, and again here in the corner also we actually had worked 3 SCs in a row. If you look closely, 2 in the corner and 1 just after the corner. Then we chained 3, then we skipped 1, and then again worked 3 consecutive SCs, then we chained 3, skip 1 below, then we worked 3 consecutive SCs, then again chain 3, skip 1 SC below, and after that work 3 SCs in a row, 1, 2 and 3. Simple, very simple pattern. Again chain 3, skip 1 SC below, from the next SC work 3 consecutive SCs, one after another. We have to work 3 SCs, 2 and 3, and then again chain 3, skip 1 SC, and then work 1 SC here, and in the corner then corner chain 2, work 2 SCs. So again in the corner we got 3 consecutive SCs, see, and then chain 3 again. I'm chaining 2, if you wish you can chain 3 here, then work 2 more SCs into the corner chain 2 space, and be careful to work the next SC into the very next SC after the corner. So in the corner we are working 2 SC, chain 3 or chain 2, and then 2 SCs in the corner. Then after that, just after the corner in the next SC, immediately we work 1 SC, then we create 3 chains, skip 1 SC below, then again we create 3 consecutive SCs, then we chain 3. So between 2 corners we are creating 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times chain 3 spaces. Just remember this much and follow the pattern, and it will definitely be worked out well without any difficulty. So then after corner chain 2, corner SCs, 2 SCs, just work 1 SC. So we have 3 SCs in a row, then skip 1 SC, chain 3 and work 3 consecutive SCs in the next 3 SCs, 1, 2 and 3. I hope I'm able to explain it well. Then again chain 3, skip 1 SC below, from the next SC work 3 consecutive SCs, 1, 2 and 3. Then again chain 3, skip 1 SC below, and from the next SC work 3 SCs in a row, one after another, 1, 2 and 3. Simple. Again chain 3, skip 1 SC below, from the next SC work 3 SCs in a row, just one after another, 1, 2 and 3. Again chain 3, skip 1 SC below and work 1 SC atop this SC, and then work 2 SCs in the corner chain 2. So again we got 3 SCs consecutively. See, in the corner also, if you pay attention, we have the same pattern. Then chain 3 or chain 2 according to your wish, then work 2 SCs in the corner, and the third SC we work into the SC just next to the corner. So again we get 3 SCs consecutively. Just create this entire length that is there in the 2 edges, and I'll see you here. So I've worked it all the way around, reached this end, worked my this 3 SCs and chain 3 also, and then skip 1 SC below, and in the next SC, skip one SC and then work one SC first, and then atop the next SC, insert the hook, work a slip stitch to join this round here. Very simple bordered round. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows got completed in this motif. So here just put a knot, secure it well and cut the extra thread. One motif gets completed with the complete 5 rounds of this square motif. And now prepare 3 more motifs with the same pattern but only till round 4, till this round of SCs, and skip the 5th round and I'll see you then. Prepare 3 more motifs for the size of the mat that I am working here. So I have prepared 3 more motifs till the round 4, and now we'll join. And also remember that please work one motif with complete 5 rounds like this, like I have one motif completely prepared and 3 motifs till the round 4 completed. Now pick any of the motifs, and here where we have our yarn joined already on this 4th round, where we just slip stitch the SC, we'll begin joining with this motif that is completely complete. So keep them aside, bring this motif closer. We'll join these 2 together first. So then we want to slip stitch and reach this corner chain 2. So into every SC ahead, work loosely, slip stitches into every SC, 3 and 4. Then in the next SC also work a slip stitch loosely. Then into this chain 2 space, work a slip stitch. We reach this chain 2 space here. And now chain 1, work one SC into the corner chain 2, work one more SC into the same corner chain 2 as we already did in the last round. Then chain 1, and now we'll join this corner with any of the corners on this completed motif. So insert the hook into this chain 2 space, through it like this. This is the front side, this is the back side. From the back side I'm inserting my hook. Please keep the thread on the behind like this. Pull up the loop, work one SC here, then chain 1. Just this is the pattern, this is how we are going to join all the corners. Then into the same chain 2 space on this motif, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. And then into the very next SC, work 1 SC, the way we did in the 5th round to complete the motif. Then chain 1, and here after the corner in the very next chain 3 space here, insert the hook, work 1 SC, then chain 1. Then into this motif that we are working into, skip 1 SC and into the next SC, work 1 SC, work 1 SC into the next SC and work 1 SC into the next SC. The way we do in the 5th round, we create 3 SCs consecutively like this. Then chain 1 again, we'll go for the join with the chain 3 space that is nextly available. So into the next chain 3 space from this side, insert the hook, work 1 SC and chain 1 again. Then on this side, skip 1 SC below. From the next SC again, work 3 consecutive SCs. We are working the round 5 on this current motif that we are working on to. At the same time, we are joining it with the other motif that is completely finished. Then chain 1 again into the next chain 3 space available, work 1 SC, chain 1 again. Then come into the current motif, skip 1 SC, from the next SC, work 3 SCs, 1, 2 and 3. It's a very simple pattern to join the 2 squares. Then chain 1 again. Then into the next chain 3 space on the other motif, work 1 SC like this, then chain 1 again. Again into this current motif, skip 1 SC, from the next SC, work 3 consecutive SCs, 1, 2 and 3. Simple. And we'll go for one more join. So then chain 1 and into the next chain 3 space, the last chain 3 space, work 1 SC, then chain 1 and again onto this motif, skip 1 SC and work 1 SC into the next SC, and then into the corner chain 2 we have reached here. In the corner, work 2 SCs. In the corner also we work 3 SCs consecutively. So we have 3 SCs now in a row. Then we'll join the 2 corners. So then chain 1, insert the hook into the other corner in its chain 2 space like this, work 1 SC and then chain 1 One more time, then into the same corner chain 2 space in the current motif, complete the corner working 2 SCs here, 1 and 2. And then again into the very next SC, we always work 1 SC, just work 1 SC here. So this is the simple pattern, the way we created and joined the two pieces together on these two edges. And from here onwards, just work the edge the same way we used to complete a round 5 on the motif. And we are not joining it. So here I have completed the edges, working the border the same way in the 5th round. As we move for the pattern, we don't have to join it to any other motif now, and worked my last 3 consecutive SCs and this last chain 3 also, and then skip 1 SC in this current motif, work 1 SC into the next SC, and just work 1 slip stitch atop the next beginning SC here to join this round here, the way we usually do in our 5th round. So these two motifs get completed, just put a knot and cut the thread, secure it really well. How simple was that to join the two pieces together? It's a very simple pattern of joining the two motifs. So we have 2 motifs joined till yet. We'll go for the 3rd one. So bring in the other motif, and again here from the corner we'll begin working it like this. So let's get ahead. So into any of the corner chain 2, just bring in the thread and chain 1. We'll first work the corner, join them together, then join the edges. So then work 2 SCs into the corner, 1 and 2, and chain 1. Simple. Then hold this corner piece into the next corner chain 2 where we want to attach it, work 1 SC, then chain 1. And then again in this current motif, work 2 more SCs to finish the corner in this motif, 1 and 2. And in the corner we will work immediately 1 SC into the next SC. So we have 3 SCs again in a row. Then we go for the chain. So then chain 1 and we'll join it on this motif in this chain 3 space on the edge. So just work 1 SC, then chain 1. Simple. On this motif now, leave 1 SC. From the next SC, work 3 consecutive SCs, 1, 2 and 3. Then chain 1. We'll go for the join onto the other motif in the next chain 3 space, work 1 SC, then chain 1. Simple. Skip 1 SC in this motif. From the next SC, work 3 consecutive SCs, 1, 2 and 3. Simple. Again, chain 1 into the other motif in the next available chain 3 space, work 1 SC like this, then chain 1. And here again in this current motif, skip 1 SC below. From the next SC, work 3 SCs in a row, 1, 2 and 3. Again we'll go for the join. So chain 1 into the next chain 3 space available on the other motif, work 1 SC, then chain 1. Come back again into this current motif, skip 1 SC. From the next SC, work 3 SCs in a row, 1, 2 and 3. Go for the join again, chain 1 in the chain 3 space on the other motif. Here work 1 SC like this, then chain 1 again, skip 1 motif on this current motif, 1 SC on the current motif, work 1 SC in the next SC, and then work 2 SCs in the next chain 2 space. We have reached the corner on this side, then chain 1. Now here we have reached the corner again, so we'll join this corner with this joint corner of these two motifs that are already joined in this SC between the two motifs. So then after the chain 1, here in the corner, common SC between the two motifs, from this side insert the hook, work 1 SC again and chain 1. Now finish this corner in the current motif, so work 2 more SCs into the corner chain 2 space, 1 and 2, and just work 1 more motif, 1 more SC into the very next SC, I'm sorry. So we have 3 SCs in a row, then chain 3 and into the skip 1 SC. From the next SC, work 3 consecutive SCs. We are not joining this edge to any other edge, so we'll just work the Fifth round, simply working the pattern. So we joined it till here, and now simply work the 3 sides with the round 5 of this motif, and I'll see you here at the end. Simply follow the pattern for the row 5. So here we have our 3 motifs joined, and I have completed this 5th round, almost reached the end here. Let's join it together, work this chain 3 space and the SC also, and then in this starting SC at the top of it work 1 slip stitch to join this round. Put a knot, cut the thread, secure it really well. We have 3 pieces joined together. I'm just going for joining 4 squares here. You can work it as long or as broad as you wish. So let's join in this 4th motif as well. From this corner we'll begin working the same way, then we'll join this corner in the center, then along these 2 edges we'll create this connection and then work it the same way we did earlier. So let's get ahead into any of the corner chain 2 here, bring in the loop in this new motif, that is just work till 4 rounds, and chain 1, work 2 SCs in the corner chain 2. 1 and 2, then chain 1. And now from this outer corner we'll begin joining it. So from this side, insert the hook, work 1 SC, then chain 1, and then again complete the corner in this current motif. So then work 2 SCs into the corner chain 2, 1 and 2, and then just work 1 more SC immediately into the very next SC here. So again we have 3 SCs in a row. Now we'll go for the join. So then chain 1, and on the other motif in the next chain 3 space after the corner work 1 SC, then chain 1. In the current motif skip 1 SC. From the next SC work 3 SCs consecutively, 1, 2 and 3. We are creating the round 5 in this motif. At the same time we are joining it with this other piece. Chain 1, work 1 SC into the next chain 3 space available on the other motif, then chain 1, and here in the current motif skip 1 SC, and from the next SC work 3 SCs, 1, 2 and 3. Simple. Then again we'll go for the join. So then chain 1, on the other motif in the next chain 3 space available work 1 SC, then chain 1. In the current motif skip 1 SC below. From the next SC work 3 consecutive SCs, 3 SCs one after the another in a row like this. Again chain 1, go for the join. In the next chain 3 space work 1 SC, then chain 1, skip 1 SC into the current motif. From the next motif work 3 SCs in a row, 1, 2 and 3. Go for 1 more join. So then chain 1 into this next chain 3 space here, work 1 SC, then chain 1, skip 1 SC into the current motif. From in the next motif, in the next SC work 1 SC, and in the corner chain 2 here work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Then chain 1 and we'll join the corner here. See, we reach this center corner, the conjunct between all the 4. So here we'll just join it in the common SC. So from this side like this, in this common SC insert the hook, work 1 SC like this and chain 1 again. Now again we'll work the current motif and join these 2 edges. In the current motif in the corner chain 2 work 2 SCs to finish the corner pattern here, and then work 1 SC into the immediate next SC here. See, we joined this corner, then created the edge connection, then we reached this center, we joined this corner here. Now we'll join these 2 pieces together on the edge side. So here then, after the 3 consecutive SCs, chain 1 on the other motif in the very next chain 3 space work 1 SC, then chain 1. In the current motif here skip 1 SC. From the next SC work 3 SCs in a row, 1, 2 and 3. Again we'll go for the join. So then chain 1 on the other motif in the next chain 3 space available work 1 SC, chain 1 again on the current motif here, skip 1 SC below. From the next SC work 3 SCs in a row, 1, 2 and 3. Simple. Again we'll go for the join. So then chain 1 on the other motif in the next chain 3 space work 1 SC, then chain 1. In the current motif skip 1 SC below. From the next SC, work 3 consecutive SCs. 1, 2 and 3. Simple. Chain 1 again will go for the join. In the next chain through space on the other motif, work 1 SC, then chain 1. In the current motif, skip 1 SC below. From the next SC, work 3 SCs in a row. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1 again on the other motif. In the next chain through space, work 1 SC, then chain 1. In the current motif, skip 1 SC below. On the next SC, work 1 SC. In the corner, chain 2, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Now we'll join the corners together. So then chain 1. See, we have finished connecting the pieces till here and we have reached this corner. We'll join the corner together here. So just to give you a clear idea where we have reached, chain 1 and in this corner, from this side inside the hook, work 1 SC, then chain 1 again. And in the current motif, turn it like this. In the corner chain 2 space, work 2 SCs to finish the corner pattern. And then in the very next SC, work 1 SC. Then chain 3. We'll just work the row 5 pattern all along the edges remaining on this motif. So chain 3 and skip 1 SC. From the next SC, work 3 consecutive SCs. After having joined this, just finish the row 5 till here, following the pattern for the round 5. I have completed it, reached the end, worked my last set of 3 consecutive SCs and chain 3 also. Now just to join this round, skip 1 SC below. In the next SC, work 1 SC, then atop the next SC here inside the hook, work a slip stitch to join this round here. Put a knot, cut the thread. See, very beautifully we have joined the 4 pieces together. So having joined the 4 pieces together, we'll work 2 rows of border. Let's go for the first one around this piece that we have created. And you can increase the size of the mat according to your wish, adding more number of pieces, square motifs on either sides or longitudinally if you want to work a rectangle table mat. So let's go ahead with the border, row 1. So here where we have just joined the yarn, we want to slip stitch and reach this join between the 2 corners in this SC. So slip stitch into the next stitch, then slip stitch into this SC between the 2 corners. We simply want to reach this space here. And here we'll begin working the first row of the border. In this SC, I have reached between the 2 corners. Then chain 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This chain 4 stands for 1 triple crochet. Then work 4 more chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then yarn over twice into the same stitch below. Inside the hook, work 1 triple crochet. Like this. See, a V stitch is created here between the 2 corners in the center here, having a chain 4 gap. Then chain 3. And in the next chain 3 space below here, work 1 SC. And then again chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And in the next chain 3 space here, we'll again create the V stitch. So yarn over twice. In the next chain 3 space here, work 1 triple crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and yarn over twice, work 1 more triple crochet into the same chain 3 space below. We are creating a big V stitch here. Simple. This is the pattern repeat. We're just going to repeat. And we'll be having a little different number of chains in the corner. So then chain 3, in the next chain 3 work 1 SC, chain 3 again. And in the next chain 3 yarn over twice, again work a V stitch. So then work 1 triple crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over twice, work 1 more triple crochet into the same chain 3 space below. A big V is created here. Then chain 3 into the next chain 3 below, work 1 SC. And now we are reaching the corner. We began from here and reached the first corner on this motif here. So here then, chain 3, yarn over twice, in the corner chain 2 here, work 1 triple crochet, We are creating a big V as well, here as well, but in between, please chain 6 here. After triple crochet, chain 6, yarn over again, work 1 more triple crochet into the same corner chain 2 space here. So in this V stitch, we have created 6 chain space between the 2 triple crochets. That is the only difference. In the corner, we are working this big V, and intermittently we are working a V with 4 chain space. So then chain 3 again, and in the next chain 3 space below, work 1 SC. Simple pattern, chain 3 again. Yarn over twice into the next chain 3 space, again create a V stitch. 1 triple crochet, chain 4, 1 triple crochet, chain 4, because this is the V stitch between the 2 corners, so then we chain 4 there between the 2 triple crochet, then work 1 more triple crochet into the same chain 3 space below. A V stitch is created, chain 3 again, into the next chain 3, work 1 SC, chain 3 again. Then again we'll create a V stitch, yarn over twice, into the next chain 3, work a V stitch, so then work 1 triple crochet, chain 4, yarn over twice, work 1 more triple crochet into the same chain 3 space below. A V stitch is created. After that we chain 3, and here in the next chain 3 space below, here work 1 SC, chain 3 again. We are reaching the join between the 2 corners. Remember, the V stitch pattern will be same, and here also between the 2 corners, also in the center SC here, work a V stitch, so then work 1 triple crochet, and we keep the chain space here for with the 4 chain only. So work 4 chains and 1 triple crochet. It's only on the corners that we chain 6 between the triple crochets. Everywhere else we just work a V stitch with 1 triple crochet, chain 4, 1 triple crochet. Chain 3 into the next chain 3, work 1 SC, chain 3 again. I hope I'm able to convey the pattern well. Yarn over twice again, into the next chain 3, work 1 triple crochet, then chain 4 again. Yarn over twice, work 1 triple crochet into the same chain 3 space below. A V stitch is created, simple. Chain 3 again, into the next chain 3, work 1 SC, chain 3 again, and into the next chain 3 again, create a V stitch, 1 triple crochet, chain 4, 1 triple crochet. Into the same chain 3 space, a V stitch is created. Chain 3 again, into the next chain 3, work 1 SC, chain 3 again, and we have reached the other corner. Let's create the corner big V stitch here. In the chain 2 space, yarn over twice, work a triple crochet, and for the corner V stitch, we chain 6. So after the triple crochet, chain 6, yarn over twice, work 1 more triple crochet into the corner chain 2. A big V is created in the corner, then chain 3, into the next chain 3, work 1 SC. Simple. It's only in the corners that we are chaining 6 between the triple crochets for the V stitch. Everywhere else, anywhere, intermittently between the 2 corners, either on the joins or anywhere, we're just working a V stitch with 4 chains in between. Simple. And then we chain 3, work 1 SC into the next chain 3, then we chain 3, again we work 1 V stitch, and in the corners here we work 6 chains. Just remember that much. Very simple pattern, and the way we have followed it till yet together. See, on the joints also we create the same V stitch with 4 chain space between the 2 triple crochets. Only on the corners between the 2 triple crochets we work 6 chains. Just remember this much, and complete the edges. Complete this border all the way around, and I'll see you here at the beginning and we'll join it together. So here I have finished working this round 1 of the border on all the sides of this placemat, and worked this last chain 3 as well after the SC. And to end this round here, in this 4th chain from the base, here inside the hook, work 1 slip stitch to join this round 1 here. The round 1 for the border gets completed all the way round. We'll go for the next round. We have two rounds for the border. So then here, in this V stitch, we'll insert the hook through it, work a slip stitch like this. We reached here, then chain 1 and work 1 SC, then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, work a picot with this chain 3 into the SC like this, and repeat this pattern 3 more times, 1 SC and a picot, then work 1 SC, chain 3, work a picot with this chain 3 like this. Second time we repeated SC and picot, again work 1 SC, then chain 3, work a picot. Three times we repeated SC and picot, SC picot, SC picot. Now work 1 SC and then work chain 3, work 1 more picot here. So after completing this pattern 4 times, just work 1 SC. Basically we worked 5 SCs and intermittently we worked 4 picots. Simple. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and skip the next chain 3 into the SC below here, work 1 SC. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and work a picot into the SC with this chain 3 like this, chain 2 again. Simple. We have reached the other V stitch. Into the V stitch we'll again create the same pattern. So into the V stitch, in its chain 4 space, work 1 SC, then chain 3 and work a picot. One time SC and picot done, again work 1 SC, then chain 3, work a picot. The second time SC and picot done, again work 1 SC, then chain 3. The third time we are doing SC and picot, work 1 SC, then chain 3, work a picot. 4 times we have to repeat this SC and picot, and 5th time just work 1 SC to end it here. Simple. SC picot, SC picot, SC picot, SC picot, SC. Then chain 2 into the next SC below here, work 1 SC, and here again we'll work 3 chains and work a picot. So work 3 chains and into this SC work a picot, and then chain 2. Simple. And then again in this next V stitch in the chain 4 space we'll create the same pattern. So work 1 SC in the chain 4 space, then chain 3, work a picot like this atop this SC. Again work 1 SC, then work a picot with chain 3 atop this SC like this 2 times, then work 1 SC, chain 3, work a picot atop this SC. This is the third time. Then 4th time work 1 SC, then chain 3, work a picot atop this SC the 4th time, and 5th time we simply work 1 SC. 4 times we work the picot, and 5th time we simply work 1 SC. Then we chain 2 and we work 1 SC into the next SC. Then we chain 3 again to create a picot atop this SC. And just like this, the way we have moved, see we have reached here, we are reaching the corner here. So then chain 3, work a picot, and chain 2. Now we have reached the corner, chain 6 here, and here we'll repeat the pattern SC and picot 6 times in this chain 6. So SC and chain 3, work a picot atop this SC, 1 time done. 5 more times SC and chain 3, work a picot atop this SC. Second time work 1 SC, then chain 3, work a picot atop this SC. There's the third time, then work 1 SC, then chain 3, work 1 picot atop the SC. This is the 4th time, work 1 SC, then chain 3, work a picot atop the SC here. 5th time, then work 1 SC, chain 3, work a picot atop the SC. The 6th time, 6 times we work till picot, and after the 6th picot just work 1 SC to end it here. Simple. This is the pattern for the corner. And again chain 2 into the next SC below, work 1 SC, then chain 3, create a picot. We'll create the edge the same way we did on the upper edge. So then chain 3, work a picot, and then chain 2 again. Work a picot atop the SC, then chain 2 again. Then we have reached this V-stitch again on the sides. So here we work 4 times the picot. So SC, then work chain 3, work a picot atop this SC. We'll go for this pattern 3 more times. Work 1 SC, then chain 3. Then work a picot atop the SC, the second time done. Again work 1 SC, then chain 3. Work a picot with this chain 3 atop the SC below. 3, one more time, work 1 SC, then chain 3. Work a picot atop this SC with this chain 3, 4, and to end it just work 1 SC in the same chain 4 space below. 4 picots and 5 SCs done. Then again chain 2 in the next SC below. Work 1 SC, chain 3, and you'll again work the picot in this SC and then chain 2 and reach this V space, create the 4 these SC picot, SC picot, SC picot, SC picot and SC. So the way we work this intermittent SC, just like this, we have to create the pattern on the edges, and in the corner we are creating 6 picots and 7 SCs. Just remember this difference on the corner and the edge V's, and just continue it working the same way on the sides that are remaining, and I'll see you at the end, at the very beginning of this round here. Simply follow the pattern. So here I have worked the second row for the border all the way round and reached the end, and let's finish it together. The simple border is done properly, and as I've already told, you can bring about any size and shape with this square motif pattern, and you can create anything that you wish. So here I have worked my last SC in this SC below. After creating the last V-stitch with these SC and picots, with chain 3, work 1 SC in the last SC available, then chain 3 and work a picot atop this SC as usual, the way we do. Then chain 2, and here in the next V-stitch we created this SC, the very first SC. Insert the hook into this SC and just work a slip stitch to join this round here. So the second row for the border is complete. Put a knot properly, cut the thread, secure the loose ends wherever, and a beautiful placemat with a very simple square motif pattern and very simple easy joins, elegant border is ready. And you can create anything with this pattern, be it a coat, jumper, sweater, shrug, whatever. Just follow the same pattern for the square motifs, the same simple pattern for the join, and you can keep the borders also the same on your project, and it will definitely come up beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I loved working it with you. Have fun learning, have fun crocheting. See you next time.